everyone. Let me just copy paste everybody to the channel. Give me one moment. Paste everybody to the channel. If everyone can please subscribe, that would make it a lot easier. I can just go right into meditation. But right now I'm sending everybody the link. Everyone can please subscribe. That would make it a lot easier. I can just go right into meditation. Okay. Right now, everybody should have the sending you. Hi, Haley. Haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Julian. Wow. Strangers. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and start off with a routine. Hope you are well. Hold on one minute. Everybody's good. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards. All of you that are logging in right now, I'm not able to see the screen, so hello. I'm just going to do a small reading. Heavenly Father, I ask that you categorize and organize these cards to convey your beautiful message to your children that are seeking guidance and wisdom, knowledge. So it's saying, no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing options. So when you're thinking too much about something, you're basically giving yourself an excuse to wait just a little bit longer because you haven't made the right decision yet. Just like when you're going to go on a trip. You're going to go on a trip, you pack your bags and you go. There's no thinking about it, right? Same exact thing that you want to do with life. Of course, you don't want to make emotional decisions, but decisions that you've had in your heart for a while now, that you already know that you are to do. Heavenly Father, I ask that you categorize and organize these cards to convey your beautiful message to your children. Proceeding softly, my inner power grows in moments of quietness. Of gratitude. So again, when you are appreciative, you have a lot of gratitude, you are open and receptive. If you can imagine with me somebody that is appreciating something. Their hands are up in the air, their hands are open, their mouth is open, their eyes are open, everything about them are open. Their cells, the chemicals that are releasing from the brain is coming down to that same exact emotion, which is receiving, opening, the openness, the willingness. And that's where you want to be. That's why it's really important in the mornings to have that meditation of gratitude, just to get your spirit in that open position to receive. Father, I ask that you have some organize these cards so that very message to beautiful children. Opportunity is right there. It's there. You see how she's open and receptive right there? Look at that. Anything that passes her way, any type of energy that she's wanting to attract, what's going to happen at that precise moment? It is going to fall into her arms. So that's what you want to be in. If we can be in that type of stance, we will have so many blessings coming our way, because an energy cannot pass somebody that open and receptive, waiting and willing to receive, waiting for with expectations, knowing that something is going to transpire. Okay. Let's see. Do you think you can lower the music a little? Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Hi. Sorry about that. Okay, much better. So they were just saying, no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that comes from overanalyzing the options. When you're going to go on a trip, you're just going to pack your bags and take off, right? You're not going to think about it. That's the same thing you want to do with anything else that you have your heart set on. And it's saying, proceeding softly. My inner power grows with moments of gratitude. Gratitude sets you up for opportunity. Gratitude is exactly this image that this card has. Open hands, open mouth, open eyes, waiting for expectation, open heart. Chemicals in the brain is actually releasing and building that energy into receiving. If an energy passes her way at that moment, it will automatically gravitate to her. Nothing will pass her that will not automatically gravitate to her. Now, anger won't even want to have anything to do with her. Any type of resentment will just pass her way. She's not even close to that type of energy. That's why it's really important that we open up our day in the morning, just being thankful, gratitude. Okay, so I'm going to place 3 cards on the table. Heavenly Father, I ask that you categorize, organize these cards to convey your message to beautiful viewers that are here with us today. Haley and Julian, I think it's going to be our little private session. Father, I ask that you categorize and organize these cards. Okay, I'm going to put down card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. And you're going to make a decision on which card you would like to choose on the table. Okay. And I'm going to pull a couple of more cards just to have a little bit more in-depth reading on the card that you've chosen. Heavenly Father, I ask that you categorize, organize these cards to convey your beautiful message to your children. Angels, I ask that you stand pose that activate every angel to stand pose and guide this message to the center of their being, their heart, their soul. Speak to your children. Okay, this is for card number 1. This is for card number 2. And this is for number 3. Okay. One more card. 2 more cards. This is just us right now. I miss you, Haley. I miss you too, Julian. Heavenly Father, I ask that you categorize and organize these cards to convey your beautiful message to your children. Okay, so this is for card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. Now just one more card. Just get a really in-depth reading. Get us back on point. We have been off track a little. I feel a lot of anger, just done. I'm just feeling like reached your limit. Okay. This is for card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. Okay, so all of you that watch this video after the fact, that picked card number 1, this is the message. This is the Angel of Dreams. The Angel of Dreams. It's the Moon card, and basically what they're saying is that everything you dream about, everything that you have your mind set on, all those daydreams and desires of your heart, wants to manifest, and this is the time. If you can see in the middle there's just like it's a leaf, but I'm going to go ahead and call it a boat, and it's empty. And they're saying, why don't you come aboard? Let's come aboard. Let's go on the ride. Let's go on the road. Let's go to the path that's going to lead down to your destination. Everything's for you. You just have to have pure focus and actually believe in yourself. Yeah, this is Metatron and the chariot. He's leaving behind the old and going to the new. It's a mission to set off to just new type of achievements, but we have to have that discipline. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. And so self-discipline and willpower is a muscle, believe it or not. And it's a thought that, is you have to have that reinforcement always to be able to get that going. So just having that self-discipline in the small things will build the muscle to be able to overcome the bigger projects in our life. And there's a lot of people around you that want to help you, but you don't know how to receive help. And they're saying, ask for help, receive the help. That's what we're all here for. If you weren't supposed to receive help, then you would be born on earth all by yourself and doing life all by yourself. But that's not how it is. You are born on the earth with a family and friends that are your support system, that are to help you. That is the whole purpose of having community. And they're saying, once you learn how to receive, because receiving help is receiving. And remember, you have to be open and receptive, right? And so they're saying that believing in magic, the true magic is abounding in my life. When you believe, you receive. That's just the way it is. So you have to believe that, you know, it's okay for people to help to get you to the next level, and then you move forward. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, card number 2, dedication. The 8 of Pentacles. What they're saying is that you have to have that dedication and the balance between family life, home life, between 2 homes I'm seeing, or, you know, if you have like an office and a home, that you're living in 2 different areas, just to be able to have that balance and that dedication to strive and to reach your potential. This right here, oh, look, balance card. So they're saying the need for more balance and moderation, cooperation, and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. You know when the perfect timing is, right? When you're talking to someone and they're like in a hurry, or they're already arguing back, or it's close, the energy's close. You don't want to talk to anybody at that time. You're going to get one response, and that's it. You want someone to be comfortable and relaxed, and also, how you doing? You know, how's your day? And they're wanting that conversation, right? That's the right timing. You have to wait for that energy to present itself. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to make it happen, because it won't work. And that's when you'll receive that success, the success that you've been looking for. So the reason why you haven't found that success is because it's kind of hard, you know, to walk when you're unbalanced, right? It's, you know, you just have an earache, and if you have that unbalance going on, you can't even walk across the room. So they're just saying you have to have that balance. Is really important for your success. That's why you haven't been able to achieve what you've been wanting. It's not that you don't have the potential. It's not that you do not have the knowledge. It's because you're off balance. And you have to have that dedication to get yourself on balance. Now you're saying, how do I do that? Meditation. Meditation, meditation, meditation. That is what meditation is meant for. That is what the mind is for. That is for us to be able to plug in and dwelling in the truth of what is, that will never change. It's never changing. It will always be. And that's one thing nobody can ever manipulate, cannot change the truth of where we're from, God, and the power and the self-knowledge of thyself. You have to know yourself in order to be able to believe in yourself. And it says, I stand in the light of truth, the true person of who you are. Once you try to compare yourself to someone else and do what they're doing, you've already failed, because there's no way that you could ever be that person. You would have to have lived their life and experienced all of their whole entire life experiences. So the only one you can be is yourself, 100%. You'd be the best because that's what you're made up of. Card number 3, sadness. Lots of sadness. Sadness of just not being able to be understood. And there's great lesson to this. People don't even understand themselves. So it's impossible for someone to understand you. As long as you understand yourself, you will have that fulfillment of knowing what you're doing is true. Nobody needs to give that to you. Everyone's doing the very best that they can with the information that they have. And we don't know where their heart's at and why, or they're doing what they're doing, but they are. And that has nothing pertaining to you or their love for you or their dedication for you. It's just what is. It's just what it is. And your sadness, your hurt feelings, can't change that. It will just interfere with your plans of life. And you have big plans. You have very big plans, and they want you to start balancing out what you want and to love people unconditionally, because honestly, they do not mean to hurt you. That's not their intention. They're hurting themselves. So just finding that love and peace and forgiveness will help you be able to see clearly, balance things out in your life. Gifts of money, time, effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan to pay off debt. A lot of great gifts are there for you, but you're just so tied up with sadness. And when you call a friend, you know exactly what type of day you're going to have. When they walk in the door, depending on that person, you know their energy and you know the day you're going to have. If you're going to be with me, you know the day you're going to have. If you're going to be with your mom, you know the day you're going to have. And so forth. Now, sadness is an entity. So if you're with sadness, that's its energy. And that's what you're going to feel. And only you're going to experience that. So change it. Compromise. Find a balance. Find, an in-between. It doesn't have to be one way or the other. Just compromise. Find a good, I'm hearing, they don't listen. Compromise with yourself, your boundaries, and find what you are comfortable with. And then repeat it to them over and over and over and over again. Just one small phrase, and they'll get it. Embarking on an adventure. I savor the wonders of the world, because it's time for you to really start discovering. I mean, she has a little telescope there, and she's just, in discovery mode, but there's too much going on that you're not able to focus to receiving that opportunity. No more procrastinating, all of that other stuff. We know too much now. We have that information in our mind. We can't go back. We can't let other people affect us. Okay, so your mantra, or card number 1, is true magic is abounding in my life. I want you to say that, repeat that to yourself, because you have to absolutely start calling that into your life, because there's tapes that go off in your mind all the time. Your mind is constantly chatterbox. Same thing, but this chatterbox will give you a payoff. The other one, it's going to rip you off. So you have to start inputting some new data so that you can get a different result. Card number 2, I stand in the light of truth, of who you are, your true being. Card number 3, I savor the wonders of the world. I savor the wonders of the world, and nobody's going to get in the way of it. No, I added that part. I savor the wonders of the world. Okay, so I'm going to teach you sound meditation because it's really important, guys, that we start meditating. We have to start meditating. It's very, very important. And so I'm offering a life coach call for $10 for 15 minutes to see where you're at, see what's going on. And then at that point, I will walk you through whatever it is that's blocking you. And then I will also give you an action step to do every day. And then I will follow up with you with a surprise phone call just to see if you guys are doing what you're supposed to be doing. You just need that accountability. I really think that you should take that opportunity because that will really help move to the next level. So I'm going to teach you sound meditation today. I think that will help you tremendously. So I'm going to turn off this. Before I do that, the angels want you just to close your eyes for a moment. Take in a deep breath. You can even prepare yourself for meditation because we're going to go into meditation after this. Heavenly Father, I ask that you send your mighty power upon every person that is hearing the words spoken from my mouth to their ears. Father, I ask that you open that mind of discovery and wonder to believe and have passion to open doors and that dedication for new discoveries in life. Okay. You can open your eyes now. I want to talk to you a little about the sound meditation. Sound meditation is basically being in total oneness with the sound. There's going to be a bell that's going to sound. I want you to hear that sound all the way to the very end. It's going to fade. I want you to view it all the way to the very, very end. Hear it. And as soon as it stops, I want you to take in a deep breath, hold it, and then when the other bell begins, release. Okay. In the beginning of the meditation, there's not very much time between the two sounds, but like the third bell, you'll have that time. I'll lead you to it to be able to hold in your breath. And just hold on to that bell sound. Just be in awareness. Awareness is the supernatural presence of God. And when you are in the supernatural presence of the divine, what happens? There's only one thing that can happen. Everything becomes in order. Things start making sense. Balance starts occurring. Everything starts taking its place to set you up for your next path, your next step to your path. So it's that simple. Just being in awareness, being aware is already puts you there in the presence of the divine. Okay, so go ahead and get nice and comfortable. And turn off this one. I'm going to turn up the volume now. Feel the vibrations in your body. chakra, balance. Taking in a deep breath, hold it. Breath, hold it. Release. Taking in a deep breath, hold it. Release. Feel the frequency level. Taking in a deep breath, hold it. Energy levels returning to current and perfect frequency levels. Align now in the name of Jesus. All blockages being removed. Taking in a deep breath, hold it. Align to perfect frequency, optimal health. From the top of the head, all the way down to the tips of the toes. Taking in another deep breath. Release. Feel your body turn into optimum frequency. Feel yourself floating like a feather in the wind. As you land to that perfect and pleasant place. Walk over a mountain and you see this raging river. I want you to walk down to that river. Step into that river. This river is a river of emotion that has been clouding your mind, consuming you, whether it's fear, anger, hurt, whatever it may be. Now I want you to step out of that river again. This river does not identify you. It's not a part of who you are. And you have the choice to be in the river or outside of the river. When you're inside the river, you can't see the river. You can't see the waterfalls or the rocks that might be coming ahead. But if you step out of the river, you know exactly where the river's going and where it leads. This river, this emotion, is here to teach you about that emotion. How that emotion feels, how that emotion sounds, smells, so just get to know that emotion is all. Has nothing to do with you. It's just what that entity feels like. Just like the day with your mom feels a certain way, or a day with me feels a certain way, and so on. So you think this emotion, and you decide, no wonder you don't have any friends. I don't choose to live my life in that manner, in that fashion. And you thank that emotion for letting you know what you do not want in your life. You smile, turn away with gratitude that you have the freedom and the ability to do so whenever you choose to do. Walk away. And you go to that emotion, that serenity, that peaceful environment of your choice. It's a lot more comfortable here. You can think clearly. You're enjoying yourself and have a really good taste to it. A taste of sweetness. You just lie beside the pond, feeling the sun in your face. So thankful that you have that free will. And no one can control or stop you from feeling what you feel at the moment. Choice. Up to you. No one's ever taught you that you don't have to feel the first feeling that drops into your body. You can taste it. It tastes good, feels good. Indulge. It doesn't taste so good. No need to indulge. You are free to make your choice. So I want you to come back into this time and place here with me in the room, bringing all of that beautiful wisdom, knowledge, you make a decision today that you don't want to feel not one more second of your life with the types of emotions that don't taste or feel too good. And you choose to live your life with feelings that will empower you. I'm going to count 1 up to 3 as I do. Go back into this time and place. 1, slowly, easily, calmly, and gently, returning to your full awareness once again, with the wisdom of knowing that you're the boss of your emotions. 2, from head to toe, you're feeling perfect in every way, spiritually, mentally, and physically. And 3, eyelids open. And just be in silence for 30 seconds, looking at your hands or a picture on the wall. Just really stare at that object. Do you see anything different? Do you feel anything different? Because you have changed. You are no longer who you were. You have new information. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this meditation. I miss every single one of you. I can't wait just to give you guys all a big hug. But until then, I ask that you call me for support. We need to meditate every day. The Bell meditation is a good place to start. But just having that accountability always helps us do what we need to do to move forward. See what the angels have to say about that. I want a card to fall out. There it goes. So they're saying reconsider. And their hands are saying, please reconsider. There's so much out in the world. And the only way you can get that knowledge and information is if you tap in to the supernatural world. Okay, I love you too. Thank you. What's your guys' number what was your number when you started the meditation from 0 to 10, 10 being the best? And what's your number now? I know we have a little bit of a lagging time here, so we're going to wait. Is it that long of a lag? What's your number? Haley started at a 6 and she's a 10. Yay, Haley. And then Jillian, 4 and he's a 9. All right, you guys are powerful. Awesome. Keep it up. I can send you a 5-minute meditation with the sound of the bell, and just do it twice a day. It's worth it, guys. Reconsider, okay? I love you. Bye. Hey, and don't be strangers.